Yeah.
Now, I got to ask, because of your background, how has been a veteran and police officer shaped your professional career? I mean, you shared some of it already,
Mm.
but you've got so much, such an intense background, let's say. How has that shaped your career?
I think so much of it, outside things we talked about, like empathy, communication, being direct. I think the thing that I haven't necessarily hit on yet that it really helped me with is adaptability.
Mm,
So being a veteran, being a cop, being in the infantry, training for war, being in a war zone, and then being a police officer, I was on special operations. So I did SWAT team, I did K9, I did street level gang and drug enforcement. So you constantly have to be able to adapt to the situation that you're in. I think that's taught me a lot in where I'm at today in my career. It's such a I think adaptability is a hugely valuable and underrated soft skill. It allows you to shift, to pivot, to strategically react to all situations and circumstances, whether somebody is shooting at you or goes
mm,
to fight you, or the plan that you had to communicate to clients didn't work out, or the data wasn't right, or a project didn't meet its deadline, or you've got an underperforming employee and you have to think of a
mhm.
backup plan. What's the contingency plan to think about, spread out the workload if that person's terminated, right? All of those
Sure.
things require a level of adaptability to successfully complete or encounter. I think that has been one of the biggest things, outside of communication and outside of being able to empathize and actively listen. Adaptability.
So adaptability in my world, I call it flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
They're not exactly the same. And I find that when people plan for that perfect fill in the blank um, conversation with a client, a good conversation, let's say, or a tough conversation with a direct report, you better be ready for adaptability and flexibility because something like you've said during this entire interview could be thrown in your face and it just knocks you off,
Sure.
and you got to be ready for that, and you sure are. And I just have appreciated getting to know you, Brent. I mean, you're solid, you're so much fun,